Welcome to DEFCON 3. I'm KT McFarland. The unpredictable outcome after today's election in the United Kingdom is putting new attention on Britain's special relationship with the United States. Well, depending on who wins, we could see a change in relations between London and Washington, or maybe more of the same. Well, joining me to discuss is Nile Gardiner of the Heritage Foundation. So, Nile, you're an American citizen now, but you used to be a Brit. What do you think happens in the election? Is the American-British relationship, the special relationship, at risk, depending upon who wins?
Well, I think it's going to be an extremely tight call in terms of the winner of today's general election. The latest polls show David Cameron and Ed Miliband, the Labour leader, neck and neck. If David Cameron wins the election, I think you're going to see a continuation of a very robust pro-US British policy. I think that if Ed Miliband wins, it's a bit of a leap in the dark. Miliband is somebody who's already talked about standing up to the US president on the world stage. He's somebody who I think doesn't necessarily have a sort of natural affinity for the Anglo-American special relationship. Having said that, every single post-war British government has supported the special relationship, and I think that Ed Miliband certainly will ultimately do so as well. But undoubtedly, I think he's a very different kind of political animal to David Cameron. I think Cameron is instinctively very pro-American. I think with Ed Miliband, it may take some time for him to warm, actually, to the special relationship.
Now, there's a wild card in this election. It's not just between Labour and the Tories. The Growth Party is the Scottish National Party, and they've advocated, well, potentially having the United Kingdom break apart. How do they figure in this?
Yeah, the Scottish National Party really is the big wild card of this election. They're expected to pull in around 53, 54, 55 seats out of the 59 available seats in Scotland, so it's going to be a landslide, I would expect, for the Scottish National Party. If Ed Miliband wants to become Prime Minister, he'll have to form a coalition with the Scottish Nationalists. The SNP is very left-wing. It's very isolationist. They've talked in the past about withdrawing even from the NATO alliance altogether, although I think they've ruled out that possibility in the immediate term. The Scottish Nationalists, however, I think will be a real spanner in the works, actually, for a British government. It's going to make it very difficult, I believe, for Ed Miliband to pursue a strong transatlantic British foreign policy. So I would say, we should be a bit nervous, really, about the SNP entering into a British government. This is a very, very left-wing political party. It's very isolationist in outlook. It also, of course, has at the very heart of its purpose and being the breakup of the United Kingdom. If that happens, that would be very bad news for the British people and also for America as well.
When do we start knowing the results of this election? And even if we know the results, does that mean we'll know what kind of a government comes next?
Well, we're going to have an indication tonight, actually, 10 p.m. UK time. The first exit polls are announced. These exit polls are usually a pretty good guide to the outcome of the UK general election, although in some cases in the past few decades they have been wrong in terms of the overall prediction. But I think we're going to have probably a pretty good idea of which party is going to emerge as the largest political party. I don't think any one party is going to emerge with a majority, so you are going to see another coalition government. Whether or not that is led by David Cameron or by Ed Miliband remains to be seen.
You're a betting man. What do you think?
I think the Conservatives are going to emerge as the largest single party, but David Cameron is going to find it difficult, actually, to form a majority government, not least because the Liberal Democrat vote is collapsing. And the Liberal Democrats, of course, are the coalition partner for the Conservatives at the moment. So Cameron is going to have to scramble to put together a coalition that may include the Liberals, that may include the UK Independence Party with perhaps 3 or 4 seats, and also the Ulster Unionists with perhaps around 8 seats. So a lot of horse trading is going to, I think, be the order of the day in the next few days.
Well, thank you so much, Nile, for joining us and explaining a very complicated situation. Stick with FoxNews.com as the results come in from today's British elections. I'm KT McFarland, and thanks for watching.